Tonight, I have the honor to share the sweetest thing that Jesus has ever taught me. It's why I can stand here upright and believe that God is trustworthy, no matter what I've lived through. I've learned something that when I share it tonight, I have to tell you up front, right off the bat, you're going to be going, no, no, no. And when that starts inside, that's normal. It means you're breathing, you're alive, and you're over 12. Okay. So everybody get your outlines out, because this material, if I could, a very famous quarterback, I won't say who he is, he carries it in the front of his Bible, and he rehearses through it every week before the game so he doesn't kill some people on the opposing team. So tonight we're going to talk about the greatest demonstration of faith, which some people think is healing the sick, raising the dead, but greater than that is forgiving people who don't deserve it. That's the greatest demonstration of faith. So we're going to talk about 6 excuses people use for not forgiving. In Robert McGee's wonderful book, Search for Significance, he gives 14. I found there's 6 that are very common, so we're going to just focus on 6. I just want to say that out in the back of your little handout, there's 2 questions that I want you to look at for just a second. And it says, 2 critical questions. Who do I need to forgive? And what blessing can I pray for this person? By the end of this message, you will be able to answer those 2 questions. So let's turn it over. Right now you might be going, I can't think of anybody I need to forgive. Some of you could write a book. You might need several outlines. Okay. Before I get into the 6 excuses, I want to just give you some key words. David Seamands calls this his hit list. If he could make people pay, he'd make them pay for what's on this list. And this might jar loose maybe some things that you've shoved down to be so brave. Some of us, in trying to be so brave, we have pushed down a lot of hurt. And these could be possibly some of them. I remember the first time I heard this read out loud, I could think of examples for every one of them. I could put people's name by it. But I just want to read it to you. You don't need to write it down. I wanted to see what it might make you think of. On this hit list, he gives the word rejection, humiliation, first grade, St. Anthony's, never mind. Unfair comparisons, oh, don't get me started there. Deprivation, injustice, belittling, critical parents, abuse, verbal, physical, sexual, abandonment. Every child whose parents have been divorced feel that. And betrayal, whether that is by a mate or by confidentiality or trusting someone and then having your trust squandered. All those to say, if that resurrected any painful remark, good. Because we're going to deal with some of it tonight. This is a safe place, so do not be afraid. First bag, I have all these bags up here because when it comes to forgiveness, forgiveness is always a gift. It is never what anybody deserves. They can't earn it. And then you need to get this in your heart and mind right now. To become a Christian is when you receive the free gift of forgiveness that Jesus paid on the cross for me. When I received it April 15th, 1967 in San Diego, I received the gift of forgiveness by faith. I say that to you tonight is because I'm going to ask you to, by faith, forgive someone who's going to end up coming to your mind while I'm talking. But you do it by faith. You don't feel it, and you might not want to. But by the end, God willing, you will. So